Gezi, congratulations, that Premier League win, nice and early for you here. Just sum up the emotions after a brilliant night.
Yeah, I felt like, the Luke Humphries game was probably a bit more important to me than the first game, even though the first game is worth 2 points and the next game is worth an extra one. I think I slipped up against Luke last week, and I'm playing him first game next week, so I just needed to prove a little point there that, I'm playing well enough to win these games and win the nights and win anything, really.
To beat the world number one and the world champion on the same night, does that send out a real statement?
Just to myself, I know that I'm playing well and I'm confident in my own game, but sometimes when you're up on stage you can second guess yourself and doubt yourself, but I came through them today.
A lot of talk around you and Nathan Aspinall before a dart was even thrown about being included, and you two in the final serving up a treat. Does that just prove a point to everyone?
Yeah, I suppose so, but Nathan's probably not bothered about that, neither am I. As long as we keep playing well and get into finals and keep playing in the Premier League, that's all we want.
How excited were you for that final? Because you were almost on stage before your music even hit. You know, in that turbocharge mode.
Yeah, I was pretty excited, and I'm just glad I was up there and got through the game and managed to get a win. It's 5 vital points for me. I think it puts me up to 4th or 3rd, maybe 3rd in the league. So, yeah, it gives you a boost of confidence, and I was eager to get on stage.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Okay, well done tonight. It seemed like that was one of the most enjoyable nights that you've had in a long, long time. Did it feel like that on stage? Because you were giving it to the crowd, and you were also having some banter with Nathan as well.
Yeah, not just that game. I think through every game. From the first game against Luke, I said to him when he came on, I said, your walk-on's probably better than Nathan's because it's bouncing it probably got me G'd up as well. It's those little bits of atmosphere can get you going, and that certainly did. And from that word go, I felt like I wasn't going to lose tonight. But then, halfway through that Nathan game, that changed around. But I came through it.
You've made a final in Bahrain. You've got a ranking title under your belt. Now you've won a night in the Premier League. With the UK Open on the horizon, how big of a danger are you in that tournament?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that I can win tournaments. I can win any single event that comes around the corner, but it's just which one of me turns up, and fingers crossed now it's been a good start to 2025 and hopefully I can carry that right through.
At the moment you're sitting 9th in the world, but that doesn't feel like a true reflection of your ability. Where would you put yourself in the world rankings if it was based purely on ability at the moment? Yeah,
but I missed a lot of events last year and probably didn't get the ranking points that I deserved in some events, and then when I did play in Pro Tours and Europeans, I weren't doing very well, so probably last year was a little bit of a write-off, but it doesn't really matter now. If you're in the top 16, you're in the, for me, it used to be just the 1 year order med, which was the main order med for me, because you don't have to qualify for the Europeans, but that's changed around now, top 16 in the world. So yeah, Pro Tours and Europeans don't really matter, but I'm going to hit as many as I can this year and try and get myself back up, but I missed out on a lot last year.
Just one more from me. We heard a lot about the crowd last week, to the point where the PDC put out a statement, but they seemed fantastic tonight. How were they on the stage for you?
For me, it was amazing, but I guess the likes of Luke Littler today probably say different, but I get that everywhere I go for the last 6 years, but I'm sure Luke and the rest of the boys will have plenty of support now, the rest of the Premier League, but yeah, one off, or maybe in Cardiff I'll get a bit of support as well. But yeah, even in England, they've been brilliant for me the last 12, 18 months. So fingers crossed they'll be as good as everybody has been tonight, and they'll get the best out of the players. So that's what they deserve, and that's what the players deserve.
Just Gerwyn, well done tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, Gerwyn. Just on the crowd again, is that something you've harnessed? If you've learned to harness it? Started off they were booing you, and then a few minutes later they were cheering you. Historically, you may have had problems with the crowd, but you've learned to harness it to your advantage.
The crowd were brilliant. I mean, like I said, last 12, 18 months, they've been all for me. So, long may that continue. When they are behind you, it gets the best out of you. So, I just say for every crowd who come in to watch Premier League, if they want to see some good darts, then, cheer the player you support, but don't put the player off that is against our opponent, because, players are up there trying their best, and they will hit 9 darters if you just get behind them, and you'll have a better night for it, I think.
And do you think that the amphitheatre lends itself to the crowd here? Did the crowd in Dublin really lifts the players just the way that the
setup it did with me. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it did with Nathan and a couple of the other players as well, but I think they were pretty even. I think they were more on my side in a few of the games, but yeah, I think they were pretty neutral more often than not.
looked like a good relationship between yourself and Nathan up on stage. He's kind of a bit more fidgety or something.
Yeah, but I try and hold back from that. You know,
Yeah.
when people are fist pumping and cut chain and stuff, I don't mind it, but I want the aggression up there. I want the rivalry. That's just me when I'm up there. I will give a fist bump if someone hits a 170 out or a 9-darter, but some people just do it a little bit too much, and yeah, I'm up there to win.
Just the last one for me, it's a Wales win in Ireland. What do you think for the weekend? Do you think that Wales could pull
a
off
Welshman won in Ireland.
Yes.
I don't know if
on Saturday?
the Welshmen are going to win in Wales. I'm not sure. Fingers crossed, but it's going to be tough.
Think they'll find a good team.
They're not as good as they was, so it's a positive for us.